So after Asta defeated the five-headed dragon by using Zenten and his anti-magic by cutting all of their five heads all at once, the sky was able to clear up from the lands of the rising suns. And for the citizens, they were able to be happy and be amazed by the beauty because some of them, they're probably their first time actually seeing the sky because the lands of the rising suns was surrounded by cloudiness. And for the first time ever, they're able to see the sky in full, which has Ryu thanking Asta because he was able enough to go ahead and give this to the gifts of the lands of the rising suns with the people and defeating the five-headed dragons and also defeating the invaders as well. And also, as well, that Ryu stated later on in this chapter that Asta is just like the legend that they stated in the Lands of the Rising Sun's history that there was this powerful wizard or mage or shogun that actually went in and defeated the five-headed dragons, and with the powerful technique of the Zenten was able to split the clouds in half so that the citizens will see the sky. And honestly, this is what Asta literally did in the last chapter. He defeated the five-headed dragons and the skies are all cleared up. So this is the whole legend history repeats itself moments where Asta is that dude. So after the defeat of the five-headed dragons and everyone's rejoicing that they're able to see the sky, Asta is walking down to the one of the paladins that the seven Ryuzen were able to defeat, and he noticed that one of the paladins is Heath, the guy who died during his first mission of being the Black Bulls. And he was just like, how the hell have you still been alive? I saw you died. And then we see Ryu tell Asta that this is the power of Lucius. He's able to resurrect any of the magic knights to its paladin form to be one of his followers. And it doesn't matter if you're alive or dead, he's able to change your soul. So then as of this moment, this impromptu Asta to be like, yo, I need to go back to the Clover Kingdom. But Ryu advised Asta that, hey, your friends from the Black Bulls, they're on their way looking for you. So we only have 3 days until Judgment Day happens. So within those 3 days, continue to train with us and your friends will go ahead and find you. So then Asta was just like, you know what? I put my faith in them. So I will let them find me. So I will just focus on here in the Lands of the Rising Suns to go ahead and continue on with my training. So then we have this giant festival, this giant party to celebrate the Ryuzens and Asta for defeating the intruders, the five-headed dragons, and clearing up the sky. So you see everyone just enjoying themselves. Asta's getting drunk, everyone's just eating, everyone is just playing around and just enjoying their time because it's their night to celebrate. So as in the midst of the celebration, Ichika, she goes into Ryu and she asks him, was it me? Was I the one who wiped out my whole clan instead of my brother? Which Ryu, he just turned around and he did not say anything. He just continuously just drinking his drink. And with that silence, that just indicate to Ichika that yes, she was the one who wiped out her whole clan. And since she realized that she was the one who wiped out her whole clan because of her father force feeding her this pill to summon her demonic powers to go ahead and start this war, she decided that, yo, since I'm being mad at the wrong person, I should be mad at myself. I'm going to start calling Yami, instead of that guy, my brother, because he was there to protect me. He was there to watch over me. And then so after that, she goes on ahead and goes on a hot springs. So at this time, Asta, he was feeling uneasy because he was getting sick from all the celebrations. And on top of that too, he was tired. So he decided to go to the hot springs as well to go ahead and feel better. So we see Asta just running towards the hot spring naked. And as he jumped in, he realized that he's in the same hot springs as Ichika because he failed to realize that the time slot of the hot spring was for the women. And so Asta's naked, seeing Ichika in the hot spring naked, and they're both just in shock and embarrassed. And Asta just thinking of what Ichika is going to do to him. So Asta goes on ahead and he just runs off because he doesn't want to get killed by. The next morning, Asta goes on ahead and he sees Ichika, and Ichika tells Asta good morning. And then Asta goes immediately to apologize that he's sorry that he saw her at the hot springs. He didn't know, it was a mistake, all this other stuff. So Ichika was just like, okay, she understands that it was a mistake. And other than that, she goes on ahead and tell Asta like, hey, in the next 3 days, Judgment Day is going to happen. So we're going to need to go ahead and continue on training. And then the chapter ends as we see that the seven Ryuzen and Asta, they are preparing to go on ahead for the next 3 days to train because they're ready to go ahead and start this war against Lucius. And that's just the end of that chapter. And man, this is great to see that, Asta, he masters Zen 10. He was able enough to free the people from the lands of the rising suns from the cloudiness in their whole homeland, and also to destroy the five-headed dragons. We get an awesome, funny, and fan service moment when he's in the hot springs. So this chapter was pretty good. This chapter was, pretty okay. But other than that, let me know down in the comment section how you guys feel about this chapter, what you guys think about it. And I think the best part about this chapter is that Ichika found out that she was the one who caused the extinction of her whole clan and not Yami. But other than that, if you guys do like the video, please give it a like, subscribe, and remember, always be decent. This is the Monotone Man, and hope you guys have a wonderful day and be safe out here.